addition.
I think it's all right. This thing is
Probably not about listening to it. Will you close that door? Here's a couple things, and this is why it's good to have your notes, because this will come up on quizzes, and it's not something you remember all of the time, so it'll be good to remember here. In addition, if you have 5 plus 7 equals 12, we have names for these numbers in math. First of all, the one you probably know the best, the answer to an addition problem is called the sum. You may not know the two things that get added together are called the addends. Okay, they're called the addends, and make sure you have that in your notes because I might ask you for the addends there. Now, when you do addition, children, there is a wonderful property of addition that doesn't work for subtraction, but it does work for addition, and it is called this. It is called the commutative property. Believe it or not, I had this already with 6th grade and with 7th grade. We talked about the commutative property. And it's a good property because it makes your life very, very, very much an easier life. And I don't know if you've ever heard the word commute before, but the word commute kind of means to move. And really what the commutative property says is that it does not matter the order in which you add addends together, you'll get the same answer. Okay? You can move, okay, addends around to make your problem easier. Exclamation point. And you will see what I mean in just a brief, short moment here. Okay? That means this. If you were given this problem here, 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6. 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6. Now, we don't usually, you don't rewrite this problem move in order, you just kind of do it as you do the problem in your head. But having 7 plus 4 and getting 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 6 and getting 20 is not probably the way most of you done. I'm sure your teachers have taught you, when you do addition, look for what?
Tens.
Groups of tens. And the reason you can do that is because of this commutative property. You are allowed to take this 3, instead of it being down here, it can move up 1 so that you get to add it with the 7 right away. And the same thing with this 4. You can move it down so you can put it with the 6 right away. And then you've got your group of 10 there, and you've got your group of 10 there, and you put the 2 tens together, and you get your 20. Okay, you are allowed to do that because of the commutative property of addition. Again, that doesn't work for everything. I can tell you that 5 minus 2, which is 3, is not the same thing as 2 minus 5. As a matter of fact, right now in your mathematical world, you can't do 2 minus 5.
I can.
Okay. So, boom. The commutative property doesn't work with subtraction. It does work with addition. And that's a good thing for you. We also have one other property that you need to know. Let's turn the page here. And that property is called the identity property. And again, it is one that you've done since you were forever there. And all the identity property says is that when you add 0 to anything, you get the same thing you started with. And you've done that since forever. For example, 16 plus 0 happens to be 16. 375 plus 0, 375. That's not true with multiplication. 375 times 0 is not 375.
It's 0.
It's not true with division. 375 divided by 0 is not 375,
So
and it's not 0 either. 375 minus 0, it would be true, but I guess we don't necessarily call it that property there. Just make sure you know that. And then one last thing you need to take notes on another blank piece of paper. Just because it's a word that you need to know.